Hey everybody, it's Natalie. I haven't posted in a long time just because I've started a new job at the beginning of the year, and my little one is just crazy walking. Like, I don't sit down anymore, so I don't have much time to do anything, and when I do, it's usually like sleeping or cleaning. So I've kind of done, or a little focus more on some me time. And by that I mean I just, you get your nails done or you get a facial. But one of the things that I did just last week was I did another chemical peel. So I did one back in December, and it was just a lactic acid peel, and it's so super mild. Had it done on a Friday and started peeling Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon. So then I learned my lesson, and I decided that this time I was going to do it on a Thursday, like around late lunch or early lunch, and then that way I would peel more over the weekend and be more radiant come Monday morning. So it is now Monday, and I wanted to do an update just because I did a ton of research on peels when I first got them, but I think until you actually have one, you really don't know what to expect. So I had my peel done at 11 a.m. on Thursday morning, and it was the Obagi Radiance peel. They call it the blue Radiance peel, I should say. And it wasn't the blue. There actually is a blue peel that is more invasive, and that's when it actually like changes or makes your face blue, and then as your skin peels, the blue kind of peels off with it. This was not like that, so as you can see, my face is not blue. Thank goodness, because I don't think I would ever do something like that. But what they did is I went in Thursday morning. I didn't have to do any like consultation or whatever. They pretty much, look at your skin, make sure you're not pregnant or taking anything crazy. But what I did was they washed my face, and we kind of talked about I'm a little bit more fair skinned, so they were a little worried that I was going to turn more red, which I did kind of like in the initial stages, but that kind of faded within the first hour or two, so it definitely wasn't that bad. Once they put on the peel, it was kind of like a slow burning, like internal burning sensation, and it wasn't necessarily pleasant. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, it was about a 7. The first swipe that they do, basically forehead, nose, cheeks, chin, and a little under the neck, was a little bit more painful, but they put a small fan on me, and actually didn't really hit my entire face, but the parts of my face that it did hit actually cooled down pretty quickly. So it made me feel better, and I got more relief than not having any fan whatsoever. Then she asked me again, kind of on a scale of 1 to 10, how I thought, or how I was feeling after it. And about that time I was about a 3, so she waited like another minute, and then she proceeded to do the second like swipe, or the second layering, which wasn't as bad. You still get my eyes actually did water a little bit, but overall it wasn't too bad. Then she proceeded to kind of wipe everything off, and I'm not quite sure what product she actually used when she did that, but my skin, like I said, because I am more fair, like I looked in the mirror and I was pretty beet red. It kind of looked like a big sunburn. But then after a good 20 minutes, my face completely cooled down. And after the overall peel, I look like I just probably was out in the sun for like a half an hour, which was kind of nice because it kind of gave me a nice little glow. Went back to work, didn't have any issues, which was fantastic. That's why they consider like all those mild peels lunchtime peels, because you could basically go get it done within like a half hour and then go back to work. So as you can see, this is Monday, so it's been a couple days. My peeling yesterday was more intense than it was today, or it has been today, and it's only like 11:40 right now. but I wanted to show you so you have an idea of what you can expect. I've been crazy moisturizing my face, which is an essential part of this whole process. They want you to use like SPF 50 because your skin's more sensitive, because you're basically peeling off the dead layer and you're revealing the new layer, and that's super sensitive to the sun. So I've been using SPF. I have a really good Aveeno moisturizer that I use, and I also use like Strivectin on my face. It actually, for some reason it really responds well to the peels. I don't know what it is. It doesn't irritate it, but it responds really well. So I've been like lathering up, and I also put on a foundation primer today after I put on my moisturizer. So I did the Strivectin, I did the Aveeno, and then I put on, it's an Estee Lauder matte primer, which you can see I put on the primer because I put on so much lotion today, and my skin's pretty oily, so you can definitely see like I'm already pretty shiny at 11:40. So, but it's just kind of like a light glow, so it's not awful. But I didn't want to continue to apply product as my skin's peeling, because that's like the worst, is when you have foundation on and then you're going through the process of the peeling from the chemical peel, and like half your face has the foundation here and then the other one's like the new skin. It looks really creepy. So that's why I decided to like completely lather up my face and then just use the primer so I didn't have to touch up throughout the day. And so far, like I said, it's been pretty good. But what happens, and it happened with my first peel as well, was I peeled more around like the frown line. Well, these are actually not frown lines, but the smile lines around my face, and they're pretty dry. I don't know if you can quietly see, but like even above my lip, it's really starting to peel in my chin. So this, I don't know, because maybe you, like when you're talking, you're moving that skin so much, and you know, where your forehead, I really haven't peeled on my forehead yet. I'm a little bit drier like around my eyes and my cheeks, but not really any peeling yet. That'll probably come tomorrow. What I'm also been using, and I did this last night, is because I was really peeling, was I used a very light exfoliator. I normally use the Proactive Skin Smoothing Cleanser because I love an exfoliant to kind of get off the dead skin anyway every morning. And this time I was like, okay, I really have to get the dead skin off. It is driving me nuts. So I had a thing of Clean and Clear, and it has like a 3-in-1 exfoliator, but from using it in the past, it wasn't super invasive or super strong. I just knew it was something that could lightly exfoliate the dead skin, and it actually made a world of difference. And then again, I went through and I completely moisturized my skin before I went to bed, and I woke up so much better, and I felt so good. And I feel part of the whole chemical peel process is the moisturizing of your skin, because your skin won't act or just peel as well if your skin is super dry, because it's already dry because it's peeling. So you know, it's just gonna look worse and not peel as nicely, I would say, if you don't crazy moisturize your skin. But yeah, so I was gonna do an update again in the next couple days when hopefully I've all peeled, and let you know my results. Again, it's the Obagi Radiance Peel, and it's a combination of THC and lactic acid, and I believe that there's another acid in there, but I wanted to kind of compare it to just the basic lactic acid peel that I did before, and hopefully you guys can see a difference. But with the new skin that has kind of shown, or after it's peeled, it's actually looked pretty good, and it's super smooth, and I'm hoping it's not going to be as oily too. But I kind of like doing chemical peels because, like I said, I'm a novice at all this, but the facials are nice, but it's kind of one of those things where your skin feels really good after a facial for that day, and then it kind of goes back to the same thing. So as I am getting older, I'm trying to step up my skin routine. So they say this is something that you can do once a month. I don't really feel like I'm going to do it once a month, because the peels, and I know they can range in price, I paid, I think, about $80 for mine, and it was with a Groupon actually, and I'd been to the place before, and I used one of those like 25% off codes at the same time, so I actually got a really good deal on it. So I don't know if I would do this once a month. Maybe if you were like really wanting to target something, like I have some pigmentation around here and lightly on my neck, but they really don't get that. But I would say, like I said, I did it in December and it's July now, so I would say maybe like twice a year would be good to start off with. And I'm hoping to change up my skincare routine, the products I use, in the next couple months when I run out of all the stuff I'm currently using. But if you're interested in hearing about that, I can let you know. Like I said, I'm trying to, as I'm getting older, get better care of my skin. I've always been really good, but I think I just want to change products. So I just want to see how the Obagi line does, and we'll go from there. So I will check in, or I will do another video hopefully in the next couple days when I'm all peeled off and I'm glowing, and I'll just let you know what I thought of everything. So thanks again for tuning in, and check out my next video hopefully in the next couple days. Bye.